Hello, word fans, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Hello Word. I'm your host, Alex, and I'm thrilled to have you join me today as we delve into the fascinating world of vocabulary. Today's word is bulk. It's a C1 level noun, and it means a large amount. So, bulk, a large amount. Think of it as the sheer volume or size of something, especially when it's a significant quantity. We use bulk to describe things that are not just a few, but a considerable number or size. Now, let's break down the definition a little further. When we talk about bulk, we often imply that something is substantial and potentially unwieldy due to its size or quantity. It's not just a handful of something, it's a bulk of it. To better understand bulk, let's explore some synonyms. One synonym for bulk is mass. For example, the mass of the elephant was impressive. Another synonym is volume. We could say, the volume of paperwork was overwhelming. We can also use quantity as a synonym. For instance, the quantity of donations received was heartwarming. And lastly, consider abundance. As in, the abundance of fruit at the market was delightful. Now, let's look at some antonyms to help us really understand what bulk isn't. An antonym for bulk is scarcity. For example, there was a scarcity of water during the drought. Another antonym is paucity. We might say, the paucity of evidence made it difficult to convict the suspect. We can also use lack. For instance, the lack of resources hindered the project's progress. Consider deficiency too. As in, a deficiency in vitamin D can lead to health problems. And finally, small amount is a useful antonym. As an example, only a small amount of sugar was needed for the recipe. Now, let's move on to how we can use bulk in everyday life. You might hear someone say, I buy my coffee in bulk to save money. This means they purchase a large quantity of coffee at once to take advantage of discounts. Or, the bulk of the work is now complete. This indicates that the major part of the task has been finished. You might also hear, the bulk of the students voted in favor of the proposal. This means most of the students supported the proposal. Here are some more examples of bulk used in sentences and phrases. The shipping company specializes in handling bulk cargo. Or, the website offers discounts for customers who buy in bulk. She was impressed by the sheer bulk of the ancient statue. The bulk of the information came from primary sources. He had to struggle with the bulk of the heavy package. The bulk of the population lives in urban areas. The recycling center processes a large bulk of materials every day. The farmer harvested a bulk of wheat this season. They purchased sand in bulk for the construction project. The bulk of their profits comes from online sales. He admired the muscular bulk of the athlete. The storage room was filled with the bulk of the company's archives. She needed help carrying the bulk of groceries from the car. The committee addressed the bulk of the agenda items during the meeting. The company deals in the bulk sale of grains. The bulk of the evidence presented pointed to his guilt. The new software can process data in bulk. They donated a significant bulk of food to the local shelter. The bulk of her research focused on climate change. He removed the bulk of the debris from the construction site. The recipe requires a bulk of flour. We received a bulk order of merchandise. The mover struggled with the bulk of the furniture. The manager reviewed the bulk of the financial reports. The contractor ordered sand in bulk. The gardener trimmed the bulk of the overgrown bushes. We need to reduce the bulk of our possessions before moving. The librarian organized the bulk of the newly acquired books. The teacher graded a bulk of papers over the weekend. To summarize, bulk is a C1 level noun that means a large amount. We discussed synonyms like mass, volume, quantity, and abundance, and antonyms like scarcity, paucity, lack, deficiency, and small amount. We explored how to use bulk in everyday conversations and sentences, from buying coffee in bulk to describing the bulk of a project. Thank you for joining me on Hello Word today. I hope you found this episode helpful and informative. Before you go, I have a small favor to ask. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to the podcast and leave a review. Your support helps others discover Hello Word and learn new vocabulary too. And finally, create your own sentence using the word bulk and share it as a comment under the video. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Until next time, keep expanding your vocabulary and keep saying Hello Word.